Welcome back, ladies and gents. So it is time then. iBUYPOWER versus NetCodeGuides. This is sure to be an awesome match. It's best of 3. And as you guys can see, we're kicking things off on Cash and going to the Nuke as a following map. That's actually kind of nuts because we've seen loads of iBUYPOWER. We know that this is like, they got to be happy about this.
I'm sure they are. I mean, obviously we've seen them play on Cash and perform on Cash today. But I think NetCodeGuides will offer a stronger offensive than we have seen from the previous team here today. So I'm quite curious to see what NetCodeGuides have to offer here. Last time we saw them play against iBUYPOWER on Cash, they were mounting a strong comeback before, technical issues came in. So we'll see. I think the decider map, should there need to be one, will be Dust 2 as well. So I think, Skadoodle's going to be important as this match goes on. Obviously, he'll be important here, but Dust 2 especially will be a massive map for him. And we're going to have the knife round here, so we can admire the sharp tools of these players as this does go on. Oh, the backstab.
Knives are really, really useful. If you're ever stranded...
Knives are really usful. So are forks and spoons, DK.
Well, no, but if you're stranded in the wild, like, the knife is the best survival tool.
You're going to stab someone?
No, you don't. No, you've been in the wild.
What's wrong with you?
Well, maybe you stab an animal so you can feed yourself, but you can fashion all sorts of tools with a knife. They're useful.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, some pointed
like
sticks.
Like a fork?
Some like more pointed sticks. You can make lots of...
Wow.
I don't know.
Well,
I wasn't prepared for this.
This has been educational.
I had to watch more Raymir's survival guides.
Excuse me.
But that's apparently the thing. Either way, moving away from any discussion about survival and knives.
As far away as possible.
We are going to the pistol round. We have, of course, NetCodeGuides on the CT side, as we can see. And iBUYPOWER with a quick foray into the middle area. NetCodeGuides patiently awaiting a push or some information from iBUYPOWER. And he's actually going to find the head of days with his USP. And this is certainly going to throw a wrench into the works for iBUYPOWER. They do have AZK in a nice position. You can run up short as they are distracted up on the A site. AZK going to get a few tags in there before they discover his position. iBUYPOWER go in, but JDM able to shut down one player. It's not good enough. Steel going to come in with one, as well as Swag. And things just look worse and worse for NetCodeGuides. But they are still... Okay, they're going to actually go upper man as the bomb does go down. And things are looking very good for him. Nice retake coming in here. And Swag is stuck at the back. Surely he can't do anything against this. And he will get taken out there. Lovely stuff from NetCodeGuides. And a bit of friendly team fire there.
I wonder if his teammate had 100 HP. He probably didn't in that situation. Because if he did, then that would have made his helmet cost an extra $650. But we do have the M4s and FAMASs coming out for the NetCodeGuides team. We'll see what iBUYPOWER decide to do. We may see a late buy from them, or they're just going to run out full Glocks. Still not out to spawn just yet, so P250 is coming out for them. Looks like they may have a set play to try and get their bomb down here, as we do have 2 smoke grenades and 4 flashbangs here for iBUYPOWER. So let's see what they opt to do. Looks like they might try and cut the A-bomb site in half here. I'm going to peek mid as well, get some information. Of course, that is going to be Swag on the door as usual. Does love a good door, Mr. Swag. Still going to fall down to Haze in mid, so slowly but surely, going to go for the push together now.
Oh, the Pro 90 coming in with the spray down. JDM will find 2 with that, as it looks pretty simple now, but Swag and Skadoodle are going to really make things awkward as they actually managed to take down 3 players. That's a big deal, and it looks like...
That's a huge round there for iBUYPOWER.
That means that NetCodeGuides' economy doesn't grow, and so that keeps them within the realms of an eco now, as iBUYPOWER could potentially win this round with the AKs. They don't have the best loadout when it comes to grenades, but they do have the superior picking power of those AKs. And there it is, already a first pick found by Steel. Bit of aggression then onto Squeaky, which is going to square things up though. And iBUYPOWER slowly make the walk into that B bomb site. There's FNS on headshot, gonna only get 1 before going down. iBUYPOWER now holding on to the site. The bomb is ferrying over now. It's a little bit slow to make its way there, and so Skadoodle will get the plant at the back corner of the site. So this is a pretty open plant. Relatively safe. You can see it's got some cover to get it down, and they got an angle on it from vent room as well. So solid stuff. And Hayes and Cutler perhaps opting to hang on to their rifles as opposed to going into what may look like quite a menacing defense of iBUYPOWER here, as this bomb is sure to explode.
Indeed. So it is going to be 2-1. iBUYPOWER gaining a round back after that third round buy, and that pick from Steel on B very quickly was massive for them. Swag did fall around the door area of A, but it gave them the information that 2 players were deep into the A bomb site, which allows them to accelerate their push towards B with only 2 CTs remaining unknown. Did get a trade frag on 1 CT in the headshot, and that opened up the B bomb site for them, and then that was pretty much the round after that. So 2-1 here in favor of NetCodeGuides. Are going to force it up, going to have 2 players with only pistols here, and they're not going to want iBUYPOWER to get any closer into this game right now.
Seeing the AKs taking towards A main at the moment. JDM going to perhaps get himself close to A main. There's the pop flash for JDM to go in. Does get denied. AZK with the shot, and now they are going to build the aggression further onto this A side, as we're already seeing the rotation coming in. They know that A is going to be assaulted. In comes Daze with a great entry there onto Hayes. Skadoodle watching the flank, ever vigilant. iBUYPOWER, as they do just clean up the remaining players. NetCodeGuides is going to go down in this round, and that is a tied up game. 2-2 apiece.
Kyler's got a considerable amount of money over his teammates at the moment, so I do wonder if he's going to maybe whip out a Mag 7, try and get some economical damage in here. He is spending some money. Let's see what he spent it on. Maybe some pistols for his teammates. We do see the P250s coming out for his team. He's going to buy the 5.7 for himself, and that's going to be that. No armor for his team, so I suppose he could buy an AWP for JDM in their next buy round. So he's going to keep that extra money for the time being. And that's going to be 2 huge shots into AZK's dome there with the P250 by AZK. So that's a nice, sorry, onto AZK. So that's a nice early frag here for NetCodeGuides. But FNS is going to try and seek out some more information. Steel does make his area known, but the bomb is an unknown here for NetCodeGuides, and iBUYPOWER look to be bringing it towards the B bomb site with a potential secondary attack from mid.
This is really big. You know, NetCodeGuides are a really good team. They've taken themselves to the next level. Every time we see them, and Tarek is going to level up there onto the AK-47 after that double frag. It looks like iBUYPOWER Skadoodle able to return the favor with 2 of his own. But still, that's a 3-on-2 advantage of NetCodeGuides as they make these pistols work. Skadoodle low. They've been tagged down a little bit as well. They're finding the frags. Great work there by either player, as Cutler now stands alone with the 5.7. Gets grenaded there with that smoke, and is going to get taken down by Skadoodle, who saved the round completely for iBUYPOWER with 4 kills and 3-2 the score. But the point I was going to make is that NetCodeGuides are starting to really become scary and very dangerous towards the top teams, the top 2. The special top 2, Cloud9 and iBUYPOWER. The NetCodeGuides are looking to establish themselves, and the result here would really do wonders going into the John Wick tournament and everything to follow.
Indeed, we have JDM64 with the AWP now. Oh! Does rip Skadoodle's head off. That's going to be him sent into next week. That's an early advantage here for NetCodeGuides. They are 1 round down now against iBUYPOWER. We've got Swag doing some wallbang shenanigans towards the A bomb sites here. It's going to be getting some smokes out. JDM64 doing yet more work with the AWP, taking out yet another player. So you can see the importance of Cutler saving that extra money in the previous round.
And look at this Hayes in the back there. They went through onto the site. They don't know anything about Hayes, and he isn't even going to get a chance to do all that much damage. They're going to be able to clean up regardless. And NetCodeGuides tying things up. They're looking really good right now. And this economy of iBUYPOWER is really taking their hits. You can see they are going to buy up fully once again, but that's it. That's all they have left in the tank, really, and unless they get the bomb down. Well, even if they do get the bomb down, they still can't afford on the following round. So NetCodeGuides looking like they could potentially, this round is worth 2 for them. You can see JDM take the shot, get the drop onto Steel. There's more players coming onto his angle now as the rotation does initiate. FNS up top as the Molotov is thrown down. They can't make their way through, but they will still find the kills somehow, some way. But Hayes and Tarek going to end that run from iBUYPOWER into B storage, and they are going to take the round. And going to have the eco coming out from iBUYPOWER now, as NetCodeGuides could get 2 rounds ahead.
I do wonder if they will rotate JDM's position as well. They can't keep him predictable because iBUYPOWER will use and abuse that information. So let's keep an eye on JDM and see if indeed he is going towards the A-bomb site after putting in work on B the previous round. He has to be careful though and make sure he doesn't get too close because we do have a pistol push here coming from iBUYPOWER again. We've got Swag and the bomb going towards the door, and then 3 just kind of peeking, teasing towards A main for the time being. They do still have enough time to rotate into other parts of the map. However, they've pretty much left mid and B alone entirely, so they have to also fear potential flanks here from the CTs. So we'll see there are 3 smokes and a bunch of flashbangs here on the iBUYPOWER side. So they're going to have, you can see them flashing into mid for the time being. Hayes is going to get that information that no one else is there for the time being, and they will be able to concentrate their efforts on defending these bomb sites.
Here we go, they make their way in already. The majority of the players taken down. Still going to get some quick frag as well. And interestingly, you know, one of the differences between the European scene and the North American one about the play towards A main is that often in the European scene, we don't see the smokes on A main. They tend to go for the jump spots. And one of the reasons for that is because the Europeans don't like having that smoke coverage there and allowing the T's to get behind it and get ready with set plays. And this is a point we can build on later on. We're going into the next round, and we are seeing right now what looks to be another kind of vanilla play from iBUYPOWER. The default setups coming in.
Still so aggressive on the B bomb site. Looking for really, really fast frag there. He's going to get smoked off and naded for the time being, so he's going to be in the sin bin for a while there, while the rest of his teammates loiter around the A site. We've got lots of smokes coming out in mid here, so it'd be a fake to try and rotate people off the A bomb site towards mid to make their approach easier. But for the time being, they are going to be loitering around mid as well, iBUYPOWER. So they have a minute to play with here. Still options in the bank. They've got 3 more smokes in the inventory, so we'll see where they choose to throw those.
So they can try to go for a bit of a delayed mid-take with a couple players and get an A split going on, try to get themselves up short. Also make the take onto A a bit easier, but Daze does go down. The kind of lurker trying to push up middle, try to run distraction, delay rotation. NetCodeGuides look really good in this situation. They got 3 players for this defense. They know it's coming now as iBUYPOWER make their way in. There's a pop flash from Hayes. Into the smoke it goes. Cannot quite find the angle on a player. There it is, finds Swag. And there's more to be found though, but NetCodeGuides all over this. Skadoodle coming in with 2 big frags there, making it happen. But there's still 3 players left. Hayes at the back of the site, and that's another one there. And there it is, good stuff from NetCodeGuides. iBUYPOWER beaten to the punch on that A play.
Now I think, I'm not sure if NetCodeGuides meant to pick up 2 AWPs, but 2 AWPs they have. They are gonna put the second one on Tarek. So let's see how they do with this. And again, we saw better smokes there from iBUYPOWER than we saw in the previous game from Elevate. So they had them right up next to that red truck that you can see JDM going past, but it still didn't manage to prove that useful for them as they did get cut down. Still having to push the smoke. JDM taking down Daze. Has to be careful for that Peach 50. He will fall to it. Only had a few points of health left. This is an eco round for iBUYPOWER, so
this is looking a lot better for them as they actually make their way into the B bomb site. And Tarek does get 1 frag, but they're moving onto his position quickly. And Tarek will go down to steal. Hayes does take down Skadoodle over at the A site, but 2 players lost already. Steel found himself the AWP. He's going to get the bomb down. This is dangerous now. Steel could very well take this round if he gets a quick shot, deals with the players coming on headshot. That's going to be the big danger for Steel. And all of these grenades flurrying into the side in a torrent. And Steel will get 1 more frag, which is actually a very big deal. 3 players removed, 2 orbs saved here by NetCodeGuides at the end of this round. But at the same time, that's still like, you know, about a 15k rebuy, you know, purchase that's going to be needing to come into NetCodeGuides right now. So iBUYPOWER really putting in the work.
NetCodeGuides continuing with the double AWP setup that we're seeing more and more on this map. Now the thing is, it will make the con of that is it will make it more obvious as to where these AWPs will be playing, which means that iBUYPOWER can try and abuse those positions. But then the pro is that they're still AWPs at the end of the day, and they can completely savage people and rounds. We can see Steel being forced to be more passive now that he knows there's probably going to be an AWP here. So you can see the adjustment from him, but that is to NetCodeGuides' advantage, as he won't be up close causing as many shenanigans as he otherwise would be. In the meantime, we can see iBUYPOWER generally loitering around the mid area, possibly looking to see where that second AWP is playing, if it's going to be A or mid.
He's just barely missing out on a potential kill there onto Taric, but that grenade is going to do mad damage as the wall of smokes comes in onto middle, and this is definitely a big tell towards the B split, and that's what's coming. JDM is ready for the push on vent room. There it is, takes down Dazed. There's still 3 players left though, coming in onto the angle, but Taric with a rotation finds himself the frag as well. They can't make their way in now. NetCodeGuides are dug in. They have FNS on the site. He's going to take down a couple players perhaps, but Swag is trying his best, gets a second one through the smoke, and finally death from above. FNS and Hayes going to be able to take him down there, and 8-3 NetCodeGuides powering through. Great start for them.
Only one AWP survives that round, and they will change their setup, not opting to buy a second one. And again, iBUYPOWER only 3 rounds on the board so far, and that's going to be fantastic for NetCodeGuides. They're going to want to close this out with a strong CT side here. They know how dangerous iBUYPOWER can be, and will be on the CT side as well. So again, they're going to want to limit their prowess by trying to keep them as close to 3 rounds as possible here. So max nades coming out here for NetCodeGuides, and limited for iBUYPOWER. They're going to go for the A push here. They've got Flames, flashbangs to deal with. 2 of them go down really fast. 3 of them, in fact. Cutler does take the person down. Skedoodle with the Flames. Swag gets 2 quick frags, 3 quick frags.
That is ridiculous there. Swag going huge with a triple. There's 2 more players to find in this situation. The bomb is down the side, and or actually on his back, in fact, and it's going to be the flash into the peak from Taric. That's great team play there from NetCodeGuides. And despite Swag getting 3 kills there, that's not really going to put much of a dent in NetCodeGuides' economy. They've got a great amount of bank still going for them, and there's only 2 rounds left, so they're looking pretty good right now. Can they actually keep iBUYPOWER on 3 rounds going into the end of this first half? That would be crazy.
If NetCodeGuides close this round out, then that's going to look very, very likely, because iBUYPOWER are basically all in here. We have Hayes in a good position looking through the smoke here, so we'll see who gets the advantage when this smoke dissipates. He's going to be facing potentially 3 people at the same time, which is good for both teams. That re-smoke is going to be quite important. He's going to smoke flash himself into A here, but it's not going to pay off, and that's going to give iBUYPOWER the advantage now.
Yeah, certainly looking not so good for them now. Cutler's in the back of the site. Got to try to hold on. Got teammates coming in from the white pickup truck. And Cutler gets 1 frag, FNS as well. It's looking very good now for NetCodeGuides. They made their way back onto the site. That bomb is down right now, and Steel and Swag are quite far away from it. And the flank coming in from Taric right now, and they don't know he's there. This is huge. Taric with the shot onto Swag and then Steel, and that's going to be a nice pick up there for NetCodeGuides. 10-3. This is looking out of control for NetCodeGuides now, as iBUYPOWER potentially looking at a very tough second half. But there is still a couple rounds left for them to find salvation in perhaps getting the 10-5 scoreline, which they can be happy with. They're able to pick that up.
This was iBUYPOWER's pick as well. That's something to bear in mind. They have managed to eke out a force buy here. They've got 1 Gilil, practically no nades, so they're going to have to just go for the aggressive peaks and get the frags here, and they are entirely capable of that with players like Swag, Steel, and Skedoodle on their team. Let's see if they can indeed find them. There's no AWP here for Skedoodle, so going to be putting the extra man towards the B bomb site. Taric is in a position where he can do something about a push here on the B bomb site, but so has to be passive for now, as
usual shenanigans from Steel.
iBUYPOWER are quite spread out on the map for the time being. Still just going to shoot the glass and give the suggestion of nades coming in here, which will force NetCodeGuides to throw in the counter flashes. Still making them burn their grenades. Let's go for a 2-man spray down there, but Daze will get the trade kill, and the bomb is going to go into the B bomb site.
In comes JDM though, whiffs the first shot. Still so much work to be done as they're on top of that bomb site now with the bomb. He's going to get himself a frag. They're working into this retake. The bomb though is down, and in comes Swag from the vents to deal with Haste. And there's still a lot of work. JDM going to go close with the orb. Does get the first shot there onto Daze. There's still 2 players left. Oh, he gets the second one as well. Swag drops, and oh, Skadoodle as well. Great stuff there from JDM. What a save. What an absolute clutch from JDM. He delivers for NetCodeGuides, and that's going to bring them to 11-3.
This is one of the most important games that NetCodeGuides have ever played, and JDM going huge for them at the moment. Let's take a quick look at the kill board right now, and we've got Hayes topping the board for his team there with FNS and JDM not far behind. And on the iBUYPOWER side, we've got Daze with 4 kills, AZK with 6 kills, Steel with 7 kills. Only 2 of their players hitting double figures at the moment, so they're going to have to raise their game on the CT side if they want to stay in this first game of this best of 3.
It's certainly going to be interesting, and Skadoodle could just very well find himself with a very nice peek, and in fact, they will get the frag as well. There is the frag to square things up a little bit here, but iBUYPOWER do have middle. They do have a lot of options from this, but Cutler might just get a peek in there. There it is. Does find himself the frag. Tarek does go down in the end, though. And when the dust has settled, we're in a situation where it's a 3-on-3. iBUYPOWER can really just find a place to go together, and they should have an advantage, but trying to throw a wrench into the works. FNS trying to get some damage done. Coming in from B storage. Has to back away. Only 32 points of health. And there it is, the interception. Skadoodle guns him down and might just be able to punch in an opening onto that B bomb site, but JDM says no with that AWP. And he does, of course, have this site on lock now, but still 30 seconds to go. iBUYPOWER kind of dilly-dallying in the middle at the moment, keeping their options alive. Cutler's going to go down. That's going to be the plant on the A bomb site, with JDM 64 making the sprint over there. Hightailing it through middle now. The mid connector. He tries to see if he can find a quick one-on-one. Might opt to switch for the rifle, but as it is the last round, absolutely has to go for this. Swag gonna be on the angle very soon as JDM takes his time. And there it is, they just have to play it by the book. Play together, peak at the same time, and Swag does find the kill. So JDM, good effort going into that one, but I think he certainly did. He certainly already clutched his head off with that that 1 versus 3 close range from headshot over on the B site in the previous round. So 11-4 the first half. NetCodeGuides, I have to be absolutely chuffed with that.
Indeed, and this pistol round is going to be huge for both teams. There's a lot on the line here, and a lot of it will depend on who wins this pistol. So I'm going to be alt-tabbed for a second, but he's back in the game now. We've got Steel playing the B-bomb site on both sides of this map. Now he's in the CT side, the defender, rather than the oppressor. So let's see what the situation is here for both teams. We have aggressive look at Steel here. He's getting a lot of information for his team, and if you look at the CTs, that's allowing him to put 3 people on the A bomb site, and you can see AZK getting some information as well from mid. He's going to throw the smoke down, and they are going to stack A, and it looks like we are going to have a war of attrition here unless NetCodeGuides make a quick change.
Grenades coming in now for NetCodeGuides as they try to work in a play. They got the wraparound coming in the A split. AZK dropping one, snapping the neck of Tarek. Already frags going left, right, and center, but it's going to be iBUYPOWER who, in a blaze of glory, managed to take that with 3 players still left alive. So NetCodeGuides not going to find themselves with perhaps maybe even an easy close to this match. No, they're going to be fighting back hard, and we're going to see the CZs and the Scout. Love this. How will NetCodeGuides perform with it, though?
I've seen JDM before cause all kinds of havoc with a Scout. Let's see if he can do the same today. He's got to pick the right angles and almost gets the right one there. Still gets down to 57 HP with the CZ. So he's going to have to be careful here. And have only Skadoodle in mid with the P250, of course, at the moment. He gets taken down to 2 HP. He does fall to Hazed. And Hazed still with 100. This is early disadvantages here for iBUYPOWER.
let's not forget that Steel has a pretty crappy SMG at range. So it's certainly very doable for NetCodeGuides now. It just depends on how iBUYPOWER decide to take the fights as well. If they allow the scout to pick away at them, then things will get awkward real fast. Swagger to find the frag there on Hazed over in middle. As JDM picks up a kill with the scout, and it's a 4-on-3. NetCodeGuides now just have to find the option together, and they are going to make that option A. Great snap there from FNS with the CZ, and that's going to be the bomb down. This is devastating for iBUYPOWER. Absolutely crushing round so far. There is still a chance to save it, though, if they decide to go for this. They don't have a kit in hand just yet, so this is perhaps a futile attempt at a retake to see what they're able to accomplish now. They do go in. They're going to be working the scout ever still, and that's 2 easy frags for NetCodeGuides. They're able to bring this to 12-5 with the scout CZ. We're seeing that really start to be very effective in Europe. People have been trying it for quite a while, but now they're starting to figure it out. And also, you know, likewise, teams are starting to figure out the counterplays to it, but so far it is proving effective.
Yeah, the CZ is a stupid pistol, and I think it's continuing to prove itself so, as we have seen so many eco rounds won here because of that ridiculous gun. I do think there's still more work to be done on it, and I will be quite frank in my opinions of it. I don't know if it's good for the game. A scout shot missed there that had some huge potential. We have Skadoodle with the scout as well, so we'll see if he and JDM can find each other later on in this. We have a aggressive position here from Swag. He's managed to get himself through the door, which again is a bit of information here, but we'll see how the CT side gets to use it, as they only have one man anywhere near mid, and by near mid he is in B, although Daze is coming up now. Tarek is going to spot him, try and tag him down, and Tarek's got to be careful. There's only 24 bullets in that clip. AZK in a good position here to eliminate Tarek. The B bomb site push does begin here. Can they get the frag? So that's a question. Tries to leave it to his teammate, gets shot in the back of the head, and this is not going in favor of NetCodeGuides right now.
Trying to make things work now as it does go to a 3-on-3. Now iBUYPOWER trying to kind of reverse ridiculousness them with the scout, the mags, and all the assorted galore that they have in their hands. JDM is clearing out the site there for his team, as we will have iBUYPOWER slowly making their way into the angle. Swag with the mag. FNS might not know what hit him, and there goes the jump shot. Swag does take down FNS. Gonna switch out for the rifle. AK in hand, 9 bullets to play with. Swag not gonna go for the reload, gonna go for the action, goes for the peek, and he gets taken down. NetCodeGuides, Hayes with a double. That's gonna be the round for them as well. They are powering through right now. They're just destroying these defenses, and they are 3 rounds away from a victory on the first map in this best of 3.
Indeed, and this could be the victory if they win this round, because we have the force buy coming out for iBUYPOWER. We've got 3 5.7s on deck. We've got Swag with a Mag 7 again, and AZK with a CZ75. So they're bringing in the powerful pistols here, the big clips, and that close range meat grinder in that Mag 7. So they're going to be looking to cause serious damage here. Again, we've got Skadoodle close range. You're going to want to play close range with these pistols once again. They have increased armor piercing, so they will do huge damage, and it will be a case of one-shot death if they get close enough, even against opponents with helmets. So we've got Swag in a very sneaky position here, abusing that smoke to hide, and Daze will try and bait for his teammate, but he will not be chased.
FNS trying to find himself something over on B storage as well, as they do go for the flash. He's going to get himself out into some position on middle with wall of smokes as well. And Tarek going to open it up with a double kill. These pistols, and iBUYPOWER unable to do all that much just yet, as one would expect. And certainly, you know, I love watching NetCodeGuides. This is a huge opportunity for them. I mean, if they're able to bring themselves to Europe, that is a massive deal. This is a really, really serious team that's showing huge amounts of potential. And they take learning experiences and they use them very efficiently. So I'm very excited for their future. And if they're able to topple iBUYPOWER here today, it is the start of something very special.
Indeed it is. It would be fantastic to see a new name in European Counter-Strike coming over from America. We'll see if they can make that happen. NetCodeGuides will all save their weapons, and we will have 3 iBUYPOWER players saving their armor, 5.7 and mag 7, which will extend their life a little bit in this match. It is 14-5 here. The margin for error is as small as it can be right now for iBUYPOWER. We can see a FAMAS coming out here for Skadoodle. They may be able to drop some other things for their co-teammates as well. Still opting to keep 24.50 in the bank. Swag getting that late buy and just filling up with nades at the moment. So going to try and delay this round for as much as possible. Possibly go for an aggressive push with the flashbangs here. We've got AZK and Steel with very aggressive positions here around the B area. See if they can pay it off for them. And the boost is coming in again. Cutler may or may not be able to hear this from the door area, so he could give his teammate the heads up. Let's see what Hayes is looking for in A main right now. Just playing the distance game. Nobody wants to get caught short on their own, but they can't leave these places alone for too long in case the flank does come in. Steel again with an aggressive position, but their nades are going to be exhausted soon. Swag still has a smoke. And again, after that smoke is dissipated, Steel goes for the information play. Got his information and got an early grave as well.
Yeah, it's really smart from NetCodeGuides to actually have the patience to wait that long for iBUYPOWER to make a move. Out of desperation, trying to find out what's happening, and they give up a player because of it. That's exactly what NetCodeGuides should have done, and it worked out for them marvelously. And of course, they are going to be pushing in one player around the side. JDM going to actually get caught off guard. That's actually kind of a big deal. The AWP is going to be dropped there to AZK, but they didn't. Oh my goodness, they didn't spot. Who is it? It's actually Swag up there on the stack. He's going to go for the knife! Star Swag with the mounts 2 does manage to actually get the knife frag and actually delay the bomb plant as AZK is left in a 1-on-2 now. And he's going to get eliminated. Nice position from Tarek. But I can't help but wonder if Swag actually could have gotten a lot more if he actually got with a pistol. He might be able to get 2 frags because of the surprise element.
Yeah,
then AZK has a 1-on-1.
While the bomb was being planted, he could have shot the person who was up on ladder and probably shot the bomb planter before he was able to pull his gun out. So he could have definitely, in my opinion, got 2 frags there rather than just the one with the knife. So marginal situation there. Maybe he went for the wrong decision there. And importantly, the bomb would have been down, not planted, but wouldn't have been carried by anyone. That always makes things a bit more difficult for the T's. They go for the boost again, but obviously the calls come in from Cutler that he can hear people jumping, and through the smoke, Swag gets shot in the face, and that's going to be an early disadvantage here as the iBUYPOWER team have 2 AWPs out. They've gone all in on what could be the last round for them here. We've got Steel looking at mid, but there's nobody going to be challenging him for the time being. He may rotate his position to help his teammates. They've got nobody on the B bomb site at the moment, but a double stack on A, and only one person kind of A to mid. So iBUYPOWER feeling very stretched at the moment.
Yeah, this matchup is proving problematic so far for iBUYPOWER. They haven't been able to get any tread. Let's see if they're able to do much more now. Which is going to be executed and go to Molotov. Skadoodle does get a couple opening kills, which is a great way to start things off for NetCodeGuides. Sorry, for iBUYPOWER, and NetCodeGuides still going to be pushing it over the top of the red storage. JDM shutting down AZK. Steel, last man standing now for iBUYPOWER, as he will make his way slowly and will get taken out by Hazed. So good stuff here coming in from NetCodeGuides. I'm definitely surprised. Well, I'm not surprised that they managed to win the map. I'm surprised in the fashion in which they did it. 16-5. That's a crushing scoreline.
Well, we've seen that NetCodeGuides have really strong CT sides, and that's just another example. They did start on the favoured side here, and they crushed it pretty much on that side. And they didn't allow iBUYPOWER to get any kind of economical situation going on their CT side. So they pretty much shut them out of the entire map. Very well played there by NetCodeGuides. And I know they will be gunning for iBUYPOWER quite literally in this match, and that's going to be a good start for them.
Yeah, we're going to go to Nuke. So quick break, guys. We'll be back with iBUYPOWER and NetCodeGuides here for the DreamHack Qualifier. So stay tuned.